so this is your back end, and this is Updraft Plus. I'm just going to minimize that screen. This is your back end, your pages, your posts, you've got one comment, news about WordPress. This is your WordFence area, and you'll be getting emails about WordFence. This is the back end dashboard of WordFence. Now these are updates and stuff that you need to be aware of. So those are all everything, your plugins that you need to update. These are security information that they've found. So usually it's called issues, and it says no security problems were detected by WordFence. Wonderful. There's a few things that you kind of need to be aware of here. I am going to change where the email alerts go. It's going to come to Donna now. So your driver's seat on this one. And so those reports will come to you. You can see who's in your site, who's trying to hack in, who's where they're coming from, their IP addresses. I'm going to change this to learn mode. That's where it's supposed to be. Okay. And this is all just nonsense that I can explain to you. Now I'm just going to kind of skip through your settings here. You've got Updraft Plus backups. Okay, so you go into, those are the ones I have, but you're going to go in and set up, and I would suggest through Dropbox. You click that button, you sign into your Dropbox, and it's as simple as that. Okay, that's how I would set it up, and then you can just click backup now or restore my website, and then it will just go and grab it. It's such an amazing tool. Okay, in your general settings, this is going to be the default address is now going to be yours. I've been getting your stuff, and I'm going to change that now. So just save your changes every time you do make a change. And I'm going to take out commenting because that sucks. And here you're going to get monsters. Perfect. And let's see here. I have showed you how to do pages, but I'm just going to quickly cover it again. And I see you've been in there, so that's wonderful. And obviously you can just click that hamburger menu, change the title, change the number of machines if you get more or take away some, change anything in here, remove, change your map address. I will send you a link to do all the documentation that you would need to know how to actually work inside of Divi, which is the theme. Now, this is posting. Now, you don't have any posts, so I'm just going to show you how to make one. So this is the rough world of machining. I spelled that wrong. But so you just go right into your text box and you start working it up. Now, right below the title is called the permalink, and I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a minute. So machining is spelled wrong, so I'm going to change it up there in the title, but it didn't change the slug below. Okay, so open up your screen options, click slug, and then right here, because I haven't published yet, it's not showing up. But if it was there, that's where you would change the spelling mistake had it been published already. Now I think when we go ahead and update this, that it's going to change it to what the title is that I changed to. Okay, so then this is just, let's say you want to post about your new projects. I don't really have you set up with Facebook, as I didn't think it was something that your company would really benefit from. However, I could just go ahead and install that anytime because it comes with, you know, the site. I just didn't put it in because I didn't really think a lot of your clients would be on Facebook. But this may be a really great way for you to promote the different types of projects. I don't know who it would reach, but at least your friends. So then when you're opening up featured images, your images are enormous. So what you want to do is about 1900 by 1080 would be probably the biggest image I'd put into your website. So you probably want to scale that down, but it's interesting because when you open up your other images here, they get scaled down and cropped to fit in the post, so that's okay. Yeah, the rough world of machining. That's cool. Anyways, so this is obviously not something that you would keep, but I'm just going to go in and fix a few things here. So you could just delete it, or you could quick edit it, change the category, put in a new tag like gears. And since I don't really know what this is about, I'm just not going to go much more into this. But I'm going to change the author to Donna and update it. And now it's just changed. Great, so that's great. So you don't really use projects, but Flamingo, these are all of the contact forms that have been made out. Looks like possibly they were testing it at GoDaddy. I hope there was no issues. You could always call me, that's fine. And then this is your plugin area. You want to keep your plugins up to date. However, and you can do this like by checking them and using a bulk activate, update, or delete button, or deactivate too if something's not working. You could also just click update on each cell and that will update them. I would always suggest to wait at least 4 days after an update comes out just to make sure that the patches get made on it and that they get fixed, you know, at the developer end before you put it into your site and possibly have an issue. You don't need this other this plugin here, so I'm just going to delete it. So you deactivate, then you have the option to delete. Great, so this is done. And so I'm going to go to your dashboard because you do have another update, which is your Divi theme. That's the design package of your website. So this does take a little bit of time, but your theme, Divi, is the one that gives you all those cool boxes that you can really design very well with. So the theme is incredible. You don't have this option with any of the other themes. So I love using Divi, and I can give you some documentation on how to use the different sections, rows, and modules, and you can really do anything that you want, or you can just leave it to me if you choose to do that. So right now you're running a child theme, so I can make extra code changes and not have every time you would update your theme, it doesn't disappear. So now I've updated your Divi. That child theme hangs off of it. That's wonderful. I'm just going to clean up this word fence, and we did find out that that was completely cleared. So I'm just going to erase that notification because that's just sitting there looking at you. Now in the Divi theme, you have a lot of different options. I've got them set up. Nah, you're not even using any of this, so I'm going to turn it off. You're not using that either. But if you do link into Facebook, let me know and I'll turn it back on. I'm going to turn on these other ones and save the changes. Now you can go into the theme customizer, and here you can see your website from different views by the toggles at the bottom. So that would be tablet and mobile. Now I know that it splits a little bit here. There was not a lot of way for me to fix that other than removing. I think it looks cool, so I left it. But here you've got your DC machine where it pops up into the search bar, your body link color, your fonts, everything about how your site looks sort of gets managed from here. And then